Welcome everybody to an episode of Pictures Politics. I'm your host, Dougie. This is my co-host, Bray, and this is episode 52 of season 3. This video will be a review for the amazing Digital Circus, a YouTube show. And just before we begin, because Spotify keeps flaming me, our Spotify followers is much lower than our view count compared to other channels, meaning that we're getting a lot of views but not a lot of follows. So you guys are rewatching our videos but not following. If you could just do a favor on Spotify and any other channels, please give
Are
us
you
a little
begging?
follow.
Are you panhandling right now for fucking
Spotify
follows?
Spotify flames me every day for not having a proportionate amount of followers followers to our views. They're like, huh, you have too many views for your follower account. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? Okay, they do it
What?
every day. I get a message.
So it's the Spotify whips you and you whip the viewers? Is that how this works now?
Yeah, yeah. Spotify is the boss until Rumble
It's just,
takes over.
it's just a
Then Rumble's the
It's just a
boss.
platform. It's just a platform. You can just ignore it. You can turn off notifications.
Well, yeah, but that's also how I get our comments and analytics. Is from the I get notified.
So you have to be notified to want to check your Spotify for the comments and analytics.
If I have every single application spamming me for comments, I'd go next. I can't do it, especially on Instagram. It's spammed on Instagram. It'd be impossible with Facebook. I leave Spotify on. I think it's just Spotify. Spotify is the only one. To be fair, our followers on Spotify, I think, are some of the nicest. They might be some of the nicest. So
Well, yeah, they're probably blind. They can't afford to be mean. If you're mean as a blind person, you get the shit beaten out of you.
like, listen. Please, if you haven't and you enjoy our stuff, like, follow, subscribe on any of the platforms you're on, but specifically Spotify, so that they stop messaging me that I need to tell you guys to follow, because our views to follower count is
They
not
don't even know where
proportional.
the follow button is. They're using voice talkback assistants.
Well, you know what's funny is, like, I thought about it and I was like, I don't even follow most of the podcasts on Spotify that I watch. I just go to the channel, right, and click it. So I think it's extremely normal, but for
Like I've
Spotify,
never followed a channel, ever,
ever.
ever,
Wow, that's amazing.
never. Spotify doesn't matter. Never followed a channel. I type in the name. I go to the thing. That's how it works.
Okay. All right. Let's begin the amazing Digital Circus. You haven't seen it? It's a web series on YouTube, and I think it's on Netflix now and some other streaming services maybe.
Yeah,
Is a I don't know, you describe it. I think you do the better job.
it's it's like if it's like I have no mouth and I must scream. If you've ever read the book, a bunch of people get shoved into essentially a game or whatever, where there's an AI who controls the whole thing, and it's all about pretty much them trying to figure out how to leave the game and get back to the real world. Um, and all that while you're having to deal with an AI guy is essentially the ringleader, and he's a pain in the butt to deal with, and a bunch of unique characters, and yeah, it was okay up until the ending of the movie.
Hold on. Let's do spoiler free for the first like 20 minutes or so, and then we'll spoil it. Okay?
Okay.
But yeah, so the general plot line, if you haven't read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, is that it's they're not entirely similar, but the core concept is the same. The ending, I'd say, has a nice little twist on it. Nothing too crazy if you've ever kept up with any of the AI, you know, uh, neural upload activity that's been going on in media. Well, we'll get into that, but yeah. So this little web series, it would cost about 10 million to make. It's about 8 episodes plus the finale, which is what, like 2 episodes put together.
It's like 9 episodes total.
Yeah, so like 9 episodes total. Cost 10 million. it goes into theaters. The finale does, and it ends up grossing. What are we at right now?
I think it was 15 million opening day, and I'm not sure what it is right now. Let me take a look.
Opening, yeah. So it outperforms Mandalorian Grogu, which cost 250 million to make, which we've talked
Oh,
about
I
quite a
could.
few times now. But yeah, it's made by a little indie studio called Glitch Productions. The animation is uh not bad. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. It fits the style. It's very kind of funky, sort of like made in Blender, like a video game type art style. I almost thought it was just kind of rendered through a video game, to be honest with you.
Oh.
So what are we at?
Looks like opening day was for North America was about 12 million.
Nice. So they obviously got their budget immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
that's
can
not
see.
counting however much they made on YouTube by itself,
Yeah, no. Yeah, no,
or the deal
exactly.
they cut with Netflix. Yeah, let's see where we're at.
Uh,
Yeah,
why did they have to do it like this?
I don't know. We had it last time where it looked pretty nice. So, anyways, yeah, the show it's at 27 million is what it's at 3 days ago. So it's probably at more. But yeah, the show is cute. Braden introduced me. He's like, "You got to watch this."
Yeah,
Personally, I'm gonna give my take before the finale because I had two different opinions. I'm not crazy about this type of show and the sort of tone. If you're, I think it encapsulates the overall sentiment of the current generation and younger, my generation and younger, and how they feel about the world. So obviously, we were talking about earlier about it's about some characters that get trapped in a digital world,
yeah.
and the overall tone of the show is that kind of again I'm gonna hate on it a lot. However, guys, I think it was still worth watching. Okay, because it's memorable at minimum, but it also has a decent plot line. I just cannot stand this tone that has taken over modern media made by people my age, and it involves like three things: one, doom and gloom; two, it's got like the ADHD fucking storyline that's random. There's like random shit happening all the time to keep your attention. And three, it's some kind of trauma or is a foundation. Trauma is involved in some way, shape, or form. So I'll say this: the first episodes before the finale, again, I didn't like it all that much. It's not my tea. I get why those three factors are super popular right now across the board. I get it. It's just something I like. I avoid. I don't like doom and gloom, ADHD, Zoomer, trauma this, trauma that. I understand why it's popular. I just not into it. But yes, you introduced me, so why don't you?
Listen, I just thought it was a funny little like flavor of the month type of show, right? I mean, I guess I can't really say flavor of the month because I've been watching it for like over a year now with Matt. But it was kind of just like, hey, this is an interesting plot. The characters are retarded, which makes me laugh. And yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like I always thought it was going to end up being more than what it ended up becoming, but um, I didn't really care for like the gooner mentality of, oh my god, Pomni, and then the people drawing, like fandom shipping, like those people make me want to fucking. I swear to Lord, I swear to God. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad. The fandom is the worst part about it, easily, hands down. They could have made the ending 10 times worse than what it was, and the fandom would still be the most disgusting thing ever. That's why a lot of people didn't go in theaters to see it. Probably was because they didn't want to deal with the smell. That's a pretty common statement that's been made.
Still made a lot of money. It's at 4 times its budget.
Yeah, I have sympathy for the movie theater employees having to clean up after the ending of that.
It
All the
comes with
sticky
that
stains on the ground.
it comes with that generation, man. It's the Gooner generation. I mean, it's our generation too. Sorry, I'm pushing it all down a notch, but really, our generation, we're like the true beginners into Gooner culture. And I can't listen. I'm a big Caleb Hammer fan. This is the biggest podcast on YouTube. Fucking love his show. The one thing I hate about him in general is the Gooner culture. I hate the degradation of like sexual integrity, that we've seen start with our generation. It's been so bad, and it really escalated with the Zoomers right after us. And I've heard that the people after them, I don't know what they're called, Gen Xers or some shit.
Gen Z, Gen
I
X,
don't know.
doesn't matter.
Whoever
Gen
comes
Alpha.
after the Zoomers, they're actually kind of
Gen
going in
Alpha.
the opposite direction. Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I again, this show completely encapsulates all of the stereotypical
It
tones
reminds
of the current
yeah.
media from this generation.
It reminds me of Cam's Click from high school.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she was like more gothy, right? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It,
She tried. I don't know. She like invited me to like. She tried to like get me into her music at one point, and it was
mm,
like Black Veil Brides, and I was like, okay. I told her I was listening to it. I'm like, all right, it's decent, I guess. Music videos are super cringe, by the way, super duper cringe. I didn't want to hurt her feelings though, so I didn't tell her that. Then she makes like a Facebook post saying, I'd like to welcome Braden to the BVB Army. I'm like, okay, this is a horrible idea.
I'll
Just
say
like,
this
yeah.
about the show: it has pretty good music. The music for the show is
It,
good.
yeah, it's a shame they didn't have any sort of uniqueness to it. They kind of just replayed the intro like 20 something times during the finale.
That is true, but again, 10 million budget for 9 episodes. It's good. It's a good song. Look, guys, I'm flaming it. I'm flaming the tone. To be honest with you, even it's for me, this is just a pure like taste. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pure taste. I don't like eating pickles. A lot of people like eating pickles. This is that. I still think it's a good show. And in general, most people like it. It's blowing up now more than it even was before because
The
of how
Backrooms is
liked it
close to
was.
beating fucking Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and Grogu.
I thought it already did.
No, it's about 20 million away.
Oh my god.
It's
But
so that's so wild.
pure taste here. I think it's really good quality. The writing, I can never tell with these guys if it's intentionally done that way, or if they're just kind of writing their feelings on paper and figuring it out later. But again, that
Yeah,
type of chaos is like preferred, these days.
yeah,
So, I can't tell. I'm very my tastes in shows are very specific, and I'm very moody about it. This is one I probably would have picked up on my own, but I'm so glad you like introduced me because it's unique, and I love more than anything. I love novelty. I love novelty in a day and age where everyone is so creatively bankrupt. I fucking love novelty, and the show is novel, like very much so.
yeah. Like I don't know. I would have liked for a different ending. I would have liked there to be a second season type of thing, but I know that wasn't in the cards because Gooseworks was people who were being bitches, and Gooseworks wasn't going to deal with it anymore, and it was kind of just like, all right, let's just finish it up. But I don't know. I kind of wanted it to be more of like, okay, we made it out into the real world,
Oh, all
and now
right, okay. Well, spoiler alert. We're fucking into spoilers. But go ahead.
I mean, okay, we already knew that they were trapped inside of a virtual world. We already knew that. It's not a spoiler for me for me to say that, hey, I'd like them to be in the real world. Okay, because we already knew that from the get go that they put on a headset and they entered into the virtual world, right?
Is that explicit? I don't remember that being explicit.
That was literally in like the first episode.
Okay, I like missed the first like 5 minutes. I figured that's what
Okay.
happened, but I missed it. So
Okay. But yeah, that's what happens. They put on the headset, enter the game or whatever, and it was kind of just like, yeah. But I don't know. I would have liked there to be some more something else. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it would.
the
Yeah.
it was
No, no,
written in.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I wasn't sure if you were done but the writer, the creator, Gooseworks is also the director. She basically they did the whole thing themselves, right?
Yeah.
Not the animation, obviously, but they did most of it themselves. The writing, the directing.
Yeah.
I guess where I was going is like normally that kind of already takes a toll on these projects, and so I'm not really that surprised. And also, this kind of seemed like a smaller, I don't want to call it an indie project because 10 million is still a lot of money, but it's definitely a
Hmm.
smaller project, and those also tend to close out early on. But I understand what you're saying. So again, spoiler, we're gonna kind of move into spoilers here and talk about the show just more explicitly. But the ending I actually liked more than more than the show itself. I think it did a really good job at wrapping up the all the plot lines, and it does it in a way that is satisfying. I'd say for most people. So they get trapped in the world, right, guys? And the AI that's a tyrant is forcing them to go on adventures. They don't like the adventures. You get to kind of learn about each of the characters. One of them has like this, super tragic backstory, and in the end, the you find out that the characters in the show are digital uplinks of the brains of real people in the real world. The AI having like turned to good, shows them their real people's lives, and it gives them a nice little happy ending, which I do think is a big tonal shift from the other episodes, and
Yeah.
it kind of betrays what the core themes were. I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like what had really annoyed me was that we wasted so much time. Like, oh, so like when we find out about what happened to Ribbit and Kaufmo, it turns out Jax is just a piece of shit
Yeah.
and just treats everyone like fucking shit, and then they just fucking abstract because they don't want to fucking deal with the fucking the pain of being around the fucking guy anymore. So they just abstract, which is essentially people's minds caving in on themselves. And they turn into like a fucking weird ass capybara monster. That's kind of how that is. That's what abstraction is. And so it was kind of like, oh, so Jax is BPD. He fucking, pushed away fucking Rivet after getting close with her because he's a fucking douchebag. And then she abstracts, and he's like, he's crying to himself as if he wasn't the fucking reason she abstracted to begin with. And then Kaufmo extracts, and then he's like, oh my god, this is, it's just like, it just keeps fucking crying. And then, you get to the fucking end of the show, and it was like, Jax abstracts because he realizes that he can't deal with the guilt of being such a piece of shit anymore.
Yeah.
And so he abstracts, and everyone. Then Pomni tries to fucking save him, and he's like, "Nah, I can't be saved. It's over. It's over. It's over. The Doomer mentality. It's over."
Yep.
And so they
Yep.
and so they shove Capybara Jax into a fucking tent for the rest of eternity.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you nailed it. It's the show came with the doomer mentality, the ADHD, and I can't remember the third one I said, with a nice little sprinkling on top of trying to redeem an unredeemable character. All of the things I absolutely hate, by the way. All of the things I absolutely fucking hate wrapped in one nice little package. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm ragging on the show. I still think it was good. It was novel. The quality is nice. Like, I still think people should watch it. Again, it's just not my tea. I understand why it's popular. My biggest gripe, other than the things I just said, is you have these people, and it's so frustrating when they do this now, and it's the doomer mentality where they're sitting around the whole time and they just complain about their lives, and none of them want to change. And it's an accurate reflection. Listen, I flame boomers a lot. I'm going to flame our generation here. Okay? We lack personal responsibility. It is such a massive problem amongst us, drives me crazy. And it's so accurately reflected in the show. You have Jax, right? Who does all these horrible things literally the entire show. He's given every single chance possible for redemption, even though I don't think he should deserve it. Right? Pomni's basically like hugging him 24/7. Is like, what's wrong, darling? What's happening? You have fucking Ragatha, who's also trying to save him the whole time, and he's just like, "No, get away from me! No, get away from me! No, get away from me! I have personal trauma. I'm a terrible. I'm gonna be a
Yeah,
terrible person because
I
personal
thought
trauma.
his trauma was going to be that he fucking killed someone in his fucking car, and he tried to commit Sudoku, and he couldn't fucking do it. I thought that was going to be his trauma. It wasn't even that bad. He and his mom got into a fight. He pushed her down.
Yeah.
She didn't get up, and then he just fucking ran away like a little bit. That
Yeah,
was his trauma.
I mean, it's like slightly implied she may have died. Who knows? But like either way, that's his shtick, and it's just this eternal loop of no personal responsibility. You have Pommel. Sorry, I keep calling her Pomini.
Pommel,
I don't know
Pomni.
why. But she gets dumped into this world, and she has every opportunity to try and escape, basically, right? And
Yeah,
I think she does it like once. I think it's just once, maybe twice. The entire show, and it's like, listen, if you want to escape so bad, then try and escape. What are you doing? Like they're
yeah,
basically just AFK doing nothing the whole time. Except every once in a while, this crazy AI drops down and is like, let's go on an adventure. She just spends most of the time whining and bitching. That's so annoying. Shut the fuck up. I can't stand it. Again, super reflective of just our generation and younger, by the way. Just nonstop bitching, never trying to get out of the situation. And then you have the chick, Zoogle, is that her name?
Zubul.
Zubul, who I don't even know really what their problem is. I guess their whole shtick is that nobody's supposed to like them because they're snooty or something. I don't know. I don't really get it. She just has an attitude for no reason, which I mean they make hint that they're like trans in real life, right? I don't know if there's a
Yeah,
correlation there of like, okay, she's been persecuted, they've been persecuted, and so therefore it's carrying. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is she's basically a bitch for no reason. Like,
yeah,
and then you have Ragatha, who I guess now that I'm thinking about it, was probably the most sane one.
yeah. I mean, honestly, like Zubul was very like kind of realistic in a way, to be
Yeah,
quite honest with you. Like more realistic than the other characters, I feel like. Because Zubul was kind of just like, I'm tired of these doing fucking adventures. I just want to chill and do nothing else. Which I can kind of empathize with to an extent.
that's fair.
And it's kind of just like Zubul just didn't want to participate, didn't want to be involved with anything, and she kept getting dragged into these adventures that she just didn't want to be a part of, you know. And even when Kane made like the for example the horror episode with the fucking Nightmare Mansion or whatever, the Zubul level for the episode for the adventure was literally just them drinking tea and talking to ghosts.
Yeah,
So that's Zubul was kind of just didn't want to really do anything, just wanted to chill, right? Which I can understand. Pomni didn't really complain that much, to be honest. Pomni originally wanted to escape. She tried to escape by going through the exit. Um, and honestly, when time came around to it, she did bring Kane or Kinger the fucking computer needed to delete Kane to begin with, right?
yeah,
So it was kind of like, I think she was kind of just trying to. I think half of her was trying to live in the circus, but there was still part of her that wanted to escape that she wasn't really investing in. I feel like that's kind of how that was going. So she was just kind of up until the point where Kane was just creating even more problems for them to the point where it just got to a boiling point, and then it was like, okay, let's get rid of this fucking guy. And then fucking Kinger he was just crazy, right? He
yeah.
was just crazy. He was like the philosophical character, the philosophical parent of the group, so to speak. And then Gangle was probably the least memorable character out of all of them.
The
Kind of
most
just
annoying.
kind of just cried and bitched all the time. Wasn't even really a character, to be quite
Uh,
honest with you.
Again, every opportunity, like Gangle's whole shtick, guys, is that she has low self-esteem. Every
Yeah,
opportunity to fix that, and instead, not every episode, but like eight times during the show. I'm exaggerating. She runs off
yeah,
crying because she's insecure about something, and then Zoogle or somebody has to go and give her a hug and reassure her. Never again, no personal responsibility, no attempt at growth. And the kicker, what it all boils down to at the end, is they all find out basically that they all have the exact same amount of power as the AI, meaning they can create whatever they want, control the entire world. And instead of trying to, again, make the world better or more fun or livable, they kind of do. Instead, they just go around and create like three big tents and they call it a day and some pillows. It's like you literally just got given the power of gods or find out the other power of gods, and this is what we boil down to. We just are hanging out in tents. Okay, sure. Basically, there's zero change. Like, there's
yeah,
just there's just zero growth. Everyone just goes, and again, I think it encapsulates the entire view of the generation of, okay, we're fucked up, we're traumatized, let's just accept it, yay, and hold hands instead of let's try and get better. Let's, have a better attitude. Let's try and be better people. I mean, really, I'm just annoyed. Again, that's my personal gripe with the overall tones
No,
of
I can
these
agree with that, Doug.
shows.
I absolutely agree with that. I think I think I would have done something pretty fucked up though. I would have used the computer to get control of Kane and just have him design all of the back rooms and then just shove everyone to the back room.
I mean, anything's better than just being like, wow, life sucks. Let's hang out.
Think about how
I
cool that would have been if they did a Tadsy and Backrooms collab. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. Listen, guys, again, I'm harping on the tone and stuff. It's a taste. It's a taste thing. In
I mean, at
general, I
least they
understand
wrapped
why
it up
people hate it.
properly, I guess, in a way where it was kind of like, okay, this is how what was going on. This is how it's happening. This is who the characters are in real life, and this is them standing out the best stuff together. There you go. You got your culminated ending, right? So
Yeah,
it's like, okay, fine, fuck it, whatever.
it was fitting. I think it was a little rushed, but obviously the creator. I don't know how this keeps happening. The creator was getting a lot of just noise in general. I
Hate,
assume hate. Yes,
hate,
they're also trans, right? Which I think obviously tends to draw a lot of attention too. And so
yeah,
they don't want to work on it anymore. They want to work on something else, which is totally fine. But man, I don't know how creators in general aren't used to the internet yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to get hate, man. You're
that was the thing with Gooseworks. She didn't really care or
oh yeah.
anything. She was kind of just like yeah, like someone was like, it got leaked. It got leaked in Brazil. Can you believe this, Gooseworks? Can you believe it? And Gooseworks kind of just like, I don't really care.
No reason to. Still made
Yeah.
$30 million.
That Fortnite collab probably made her some money too. She's probably getting royalties from that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. So so the show is like it was already pretty popular. It was popular enough to make a bunch of money in theaters, and it's just getting even more popular as it continues its journey of life. But yeah, the
Yeah,
creator wants to go work on something else, and that's kind of why it got, it's ending. However,
yeah,
to be honest with you, I prefer like closed 1 season, 2 season shows anyway.
yeah. Yeah, I
Like
mean, it's turning from YouTube into theater tube, where all these theaters are going to start showing YouTube bullshit now.
so good. Like I mean, we've said it like 3 times now, but man, what a time to be alive, dude. I love watching a show I don't even like. Okay, I wouldn't even go watch. Absolutely shit on a Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
yeah.
Goated.
Like it's a like I'm so the old people will be suffering for the next decade. I
Oh yeah.
guarantee it.
No, they're on a
It's
they're
gonna
on
be
a downward
beautiful.
spiral. They're on a downward
It's
spiral.
and I'll be here to watch it all the way through.
Yeah. Again, guys, I'm dog on the show. I still think it's a great show. It's novel. It's you know well put together. It's linear at minimum, which is nice. It actually has some heart to it, even if I disagree with the heart. It still has more emotion and more feeling in it than any of the fucking slop we've gotten from mainstream industries for quite a while now.
Baby Yoda, take the blaster.
Yeah, there's it's a tough spot for me to criticize it. I always get nervous because it's like I really don't want people to think the show is bad. Just that it's not my flavor of tea. That's literally it.
Yeah.
I would watch this over Mando and Grogu. Mando and Grogu. I went and saw
I
in
mean, at
theater.
this
I'm
point,
probably gonna
I can
forget about it
predict
tomorrow.
I can predict how Star Wars: The Mandalorian Grogu starts from beginning to end without even seeing
Okay,
the
go ahead.
movie.
I can tell
Ready?
you.
Ready? Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, we're in the fucking jungle in Endor. Oh wait, what's this? There's this the camera pans down to the ground. There's a puddle. Then all of a sudden, a speedster zooms through the fucking jungle at max speed. The Mandalorian is shooting behind him at a couple of stormtroopers chasing him. Boom, 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 zoom, zoom, zoom. The stormtroopers end up blowing up on the fucking trees, and he makes it to the military base. He greets a familiar character A. Familiar character A shakes his hand. The Mandalorian goes and puts his helmet down onto the table inside of his uniquely designed bedroom, but you never see his face. And then you see Grogu on the bed.
Close. He starts off doing like the James Bond sneaking around a military base,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah. I mean, you're right. In general, your overall sentiment there is that it's predictable, and it was. It's very predictable.
yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's so predictable. There's like a moment in that movie. It's funny we're supposed to be doing a Digital Circus review, but
We're just trashing other movies.
just a little spoiler alert for the Mando. They had the opportunity to do a little plot twist, even though you probably would have seen it coming, and they weren't even brave enough to do that. And you're like, okay, well, whatever.
Whatever.
Actually,
Why are
they
you
had
even
two
here?
opportunities to do plot twist. Fuck it, no. But yeah, the show has a lot of heart. Clearly, the people who worked on it cared a lot, which again, those two things alone makes it a better show than most shows that are put together these days or movies that are put together these days. So,
Yeah.
you know, I recommend at least going and checking it out at minimum. It's on YouTube. It's fucking free. Like why not? Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Worth it. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's topping the charts. So
Top on the charts. It's doing well. It's up there with Backrooms. Backrooms is about to beat up fucking Star Wars now. Multi-million-dollar franchise.
yeah,
That's wild.
I love it. I'm so here for it. I am so here for it.
Days in release 17. It has 7 days less in its release cycle, and it's still only 20 million behind. Fucking
Yeah,
wild.
it can also catch an extension too. So sometimes when the movies do really well, their their release.
Oh, you remember that
later
Gen
than
Xer that I was talking to the other day?
Yeah, we're
I told her that I went to go watch Backrooms, and she was like, "Oh, I hate these horror movies nowadays."
Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I think I said it 2 episodes ago. I was like, these boomers are gonna be like, this shit sucks. Rah, 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 rah.
She was like a performative Gen Xer that was like aged as a boomer, performative Gen Xer, but actually had the intellectual memory of a fucking millennial or a Zoomer. Actually, I'd say, because I was like, oh, so back in
Chaos.
the day, you remember computers and stuff, right? And she was like, yeah. She's like, okay, because I used a computer from the age of like 4 years old onwards. Like it was just like I remember it. When I talked to her about it, I was like, so you remember computers a lot? You had to use computers in school too? She's like, yeah, they were just like starting out a little bit. Like, so would you prefer like Windows 95 or Windows 98? Like, which was your preference back then? She's like, I don't know. I don't really have a preference. Like, okay,
Oh
so you're
shit.
full of shit.
Yeah, they had no idea. They have no idea. So the show creators have announced a collab with Fortnite. Do you wanna? We could play that. I think. I don't think
We
that
can
would get
play
us
it,
in
yeah.
trouble.
So this shit's pretty fucking wild. Like it's like it's like seeing like one of those like little games on the back of a cereal box become like a movie. You know what I mean? It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Welcome to a very special circus announcement. It is with great pleasure that I can finally
love the theme.
announce.
Is this gonna be the Fortnite thing?
What? Who told you that?
I don't know. I just feel like it makes sense. Right? Plus, it would explain why Jonesy has been here the past 2 weeks.
Oh, I was wondering who that was.
Aren't I a little short for Fortnite?
Any more questions?
Have they brought back the shockwave hammers yet?
Why do you care? You're not going.
Fucking gaggle. Get fucked, idiot.
Oh.
That's okay. You can still hang out with me.
Oh yeah, they need a pickaxe too.
That's so awesome.
That's so awesome. I love it. Look how they just completely skipped on Ragatha.
It's true, yeah. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think we need to abandon the idea of getting a victory royale.
You see how he said that? Gamer mentality,
yeah.
bro. That fucking kills me. I can't do it.
But
Yeah.
kind of wild.
And what's funny again is this like the social impact and the economic impact of these little tiny creations. I mean, like 10 million isn't that tiny, but in the terms of digital CGI, it's pretty small. Outperforming major blockbusters is just so good.
Apparently, I don't know if the Zubul pickaxe is gonna say "ow" of it every time you hit something though.
It might. Who knows?
That would be pretty cool. Why is
Yeah.
this comment section full of transphobics?
I don't know. Not talking about you. Don't worry. I don't know. Let's not fucking do a comment review video at the moment. So the industry, the art studio, animation studio that is Glitch something.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're
Yeah.
working on anything else?
Yeah, they're working on something called Game Oververse. So essentially, you have a group of the bad guys want to help out the good guys to defeat the bad guys on the home world for the good guy, right?
Okay.
Because when the good guy beats the bad guy on the home world and the game world, it destroys the entire game world on their planet. So that's what happens when the good guy wins the game. When the good guy wins the game on the game world planet, the game world planet explodes.
Okay.
And it kills everyone. And so the good guys that are kind of outside the meta are the people or good guys that have beaten the game on their home world, and then their home world blew up. So now they try to go to other people's game world planets and prevent the good guy from defeating the villain.
Interesting.
So
I like
the
their
good
concept,
guys
their
are trying to help the bad guy, and the bad guys are trying to help the good guys.
I love the whole. I mean, it's very meta, right? But like, I love even the concept for this show, the neural upload stuff.
Yeah.
That show I keep ranting about, Pantheon. Same thing. Same concept it's based on. I love that concept. And believe it or not, Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT, OpenAI, he's like really intent on getting his mind uploaded ASAP. They already have a trailer. Okay.
Left is to read. Hey, Gobbles and Stegosaurus. Bongo Raptor. We collected all 6 of the missing vowels. Now all that's remaining left is to reunite them with the stolen captured consonants. Well, good luck. Tell me what a quick dinosaur went.
You know Jay Slat? He's the backpack character.
You missed a few letters, Cro-Muggin.
Okay.
You can't create words without vowels, Cro-Muggin. If you could read, you'd have known that. Look, the letters are trying to spell something.
We're too late.
Can't wait, baby. Bongo Raptor!
Come on, Gobbles!
I will say the creators are pretty smart. The writers. That's cool.
Music is really well done.
Don't let them on the planet, correct?
If they find Caboodle first, I can't let that happen. I have to find him.
Oh, but
Let's go!
All right, we gotta kick this up a notch, Snappers. You're so useless, and we gotta... You can spit fireballs.
Yeah?
You didn't think that was important to tell me.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
conceptually,
It's a fun little
again,
show.
yeah. Well, I mean, the concept in general is just good, and I'm sure it'll it'll outperform probably most mainstream media. Garbledly gook, fucking poo poo.
Because these people at the top, they think that they can just throw money at something and it'll be successful.
It only works
it's all they
against the
think about.
boomers. It's only ever worked. Only the boomers are like, Star Wars.
Oh my God.
Boba Fett?
Oh my God, football team A is up against football team B. Man, fuck football team B. I need another beer.
Gotta go vote for Team Red. Like,
Team Red, Team Red, Team Red.
they just see an image, and they're like, oh yeah, I gotta go watch said thing. They have no actual thinking skills, critical thinking. So they sit there.
These people
and they
did not deserve to have 5 times the valuation of our current currency.
coked out of their head. I think it's more than that, dude. I think we're
Yeah.
at like fucking 200 times the value of the currency. Or they were, sorry. They were
Yeah.
an insane amount.
500%.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Inflation is ridiculous right now. And it's only getting worse. But yeah, it turns out our generation and after cares a lot about good writing and shows that make us think and actually pertain to our lives. So a show where the good guys are kind of the bad guys because every time they win, they destroy the planet accidentally, of the other people. Clever.
It's a unique concept.
Love it. fucking love it.
Yeah.
Congrats off that concept alone. You've already trumped every mainstream movie or show that's been out for the past like fucking 10 years, probably. Fantastic. Yeah, and I look forward to more of this stuff. Again, even if tonally I don't like it, I look forward to it because it's still better than the slop that we've gotten. They just care.
Yeah.
They just care more. You know, you can tell they didn't sit down and go, all right, guys, how do we make as much money as we can? Yeah. Let's get Pikachu in this motherfucker, you know? Like,
How much is Pikachu gonna cost
how much
us?
is Pikachu gonna cost us? $5 billion? All right, put Pikachu
All right,
in
whatever.
the movie.
Put
But
Pikachu
sir-
in the movie.
But sir, this is an ad.
The
for
Pikachu has nothing to
Toyota.
do. This is 50 Shades of Grey, the sequel.
I don't care. I want Pikachu. My grandson.
Make him the
won't-
vibrator. Make him the vibrator.
my grandson won't shut the fuck up about Pokemon.
Pikachu,
I will
yeah.
put Pikachu in it.
Where's Logan Paul? Let's get Logan and Jake Paul in the movie too.
Oh God, Joe Rogan's really beating us in the numbers. What's a famous podcaster these days? Let's get that Logan Paul guy on.
He went to
give
the
him-
suicide forest. Let's put Bulbasaur as the fucking rope.
If we give him $20 billion, this show's gonna make 50 quadrillion dollars.
As long as we got the IP, we don't need to focus on the plot.
But sir, we have no writers. Just put Pikachu on the screen for 30 minutes. It'll be fine. With Logan
My
Paul.
Jewish third cousin-in-law's wife will write the movie.
Yeah, that's basically the modern movie. That's how it's made. No doubt.
Yep.
Holy shit. No, but I'm sure these guys sat down and they, had it's clearly a well thought out idea.
Yeah.
Again, even if I don't like the characters they made in that show, the characters had depth. It's just depth I didn't like. They still had more depth, It's good. It's good shit.
Exactly.
Love it. Fantastic. And I hope we see more. I think we will see more. And I'm glad the theaters are taking a chance on putting these YouTube movies and TV shows in their theaters because, to be honest with you, in the long run, movie theaters are dying out. And now we're hopefully going to see a little bit of a revival or at least some sustainable life.
Yeah.
I hope. So, again, what we should do is we should actually start giving the movies and shows that we review like a 1 out of 10. So I'll let you go first.
Tatsy will get. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, I
Yeah.
think I kind of want to give it an 8. 8
Yeah.
for quality.
I wouldn't go that
It's a
far.
little- it's a little
I
high.
wouldn't go that far. Yeah, it's a little too high. That's why I went with 7. 6 was
Yeah.
too low. 8 was too high. So I went with 7.
7 is fair. 7 is fair. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of something great. I'm gonna give it an
Yeah.
8. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'll
Novelty.
give Backrooms. I'll give Backrooms a fucking 9. I'll give it a
Really?
9.5 even. Yeah.
That show gives me I give that show a 7.
No, I'm sorry. Like the thing was because the reasons I went to see the movie were different from the reasons other people went to see the movie. Other people went fucking air. Other people went to see the movie because of fucking Kanye running through the fucking halls. All of the lights, they fucking chasing him down. You know what I mean? Like other people were there because they wanted like a generic horror movie, like Michael Myers or some shit. I went there because I wanted to re-experience 2 things. One, the nostalgia of the 90s, and the second thing was the intricacy of the fucking Backrooms plotline. And I got to experience both of those things, and they were incredibly well done. It felt like I was back in 1990. I remember my old fucking house. And there was shit in there that looked just like my old fucking house. The same type of stupid ass, like fucking, flamingo bird in a fucking lake in a painting. The same fucking flowery,
Dumbass band
tapestry.
T-shirts everywhere. Band
Yes.
posters everywhere. Everyone's got their favorite band. Yeah.
Yep, the old style, the old telephone styling. Even the furniture store reminded me of a furniture store I visited when I was a kid. Like the entire thing brought me back to a different fucking time. And not only that, but I loved the fucking Backrooms as a horror concept. And being able to see some dude go in there and steal fucking furniture out of it.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. And then I got to see the pool rooms too. It was just fucking great. It ticked all the boxes for me. I give it a 9.5. For what I went to see it for,
Wow.
I give it a 9.5.
Fair enough. I understand why. I think we went in with like different levels of expectations, and mine were
Different,
it,
yeah.
it met expectations, I'd say, for me, for the
Yeah.
most part. So I give it 7.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I think it was fantastic, and I love honestly the age of media of that we're getting right now. Oh, dude, it's so good,
Yeah.
right? It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's so good.
It's been so bad for so long that it's fine.
It's finally
good
starting to
again.
get better.
Yeah, and this is just the first year in hopefully a very long period of good shit.
I think we're gonna
made
see
by
more of these
people our
theater
age.
tubes type of stuff.
Oh
You know?
yes. We're gonna see these shows that are good. They build up. You get a nice little theatrical release. It's probably made by some 20-year-old YouTuber who's not a fucking boomer who's just jerking himself off with money. Fantastic. And I'm gonna say this: I have a dream one day that I am able to
Martin
make
Luther?
my own show, my own little animated show.
The Jewish Martin Luther King.
Starring me, the Jew.
Starring me, the Jew. Now I have the money. Let's put Pikachu in the movie.
I'm gonna ride Pikachu into battle. I've always wanted to ride.
We're gonna bring Pikachu into the back rooms with Bulbasaur.
It's the collab. What's this back rooms? How is it outperforming us? Get it, buy it, and then put Pikachu in it. We're gonna make it better.
Where's Johnny Depp? We're gonna put Johnny Depp in the back rooms. You know, Captain Sparrow's furniture store.
Oh man, no, it's good, guys. It's good. I love it. Let us know what you guys also think about these movies in the new age. You know, I don't see.
Also, I will say I've never seen either of the actors in the back rooms before, but both of them did like a phenomenal fucking job.
I've seen both of them. They're like smaller names. They've been in TV shows and small movies, but yeah, I was surprised that they got paid as little as they did. But kudos to them.
Yeah, like the actress who played Mary was fucking excellent. Fucking excellent. I was like, holy shit. She looks a lot like Cam.
She does. She's in a horror movie. She's been in a couple of horror movies, I believe. He's fantastic. And then the black guy, he was in Westworld, I believe.
Oh, that's where I remember him from.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, both of them were in, I don't want to, smaller projects.
Westworld wasn't small, for sure. But she did an excellent fucking job.
Yeah.
Definitely. Dude, I'm so excited for the fucking sequel. I'm so fucking excited for the fucking, because you already know that they're getting the money rolling in now. The money is fucking rolling in.
Yeah, I mean, both of these studios are going to make a lot of money. They're going to have a lot of opportunity to push more content. They obviously care about making good quality content.
Because think about it, doesn't a ticket cost like $13? And right now we're at 133 million, which means like 10 million people have seen their fucking movie.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, even this little show making that much money is kind of absurd. You wouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah, it is.
Before COVID.
All right.
But I think that's it. Unless you got anything else?
No, I think that we covered all the points.
All right. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in, listening, following. Please let us know your thoughts on either of the movies. I know it's supposed to be a Digital Circus review. We went about Backrooms again. We can't help it. That's what it is. It is what it is. Both.
It was so good.
Again, just this new age we're in is fucking fantastic. It's subtle. I don't think many people have kind of caught on.
Start of the golden age.
Yeah, even the people like the age group above us, like our parents, their age group. I don't even think they've really caught on. They're just kind of
My
like,
parents were boomers.
Okay, fair enough. The age group above us, I don't even think they've truly caught on just yet because they're like, Backrooms, what's that? They're gonna go and watch it.
Those are the Gen Xers. They're the ones that are busy doing this.
Okay. They haven't noticed, but yes, it's almost our time, guys. It's our time now. Okay, we're the Jews now. We're the winners. So
exactly.
Again, thank you guys for tuning in. These movies and show reviews are getting decent views across platforms. So just it helps if you comment to let us know if you want us to do more, like video, whatever. Let us know if you want us to keep doing them because they're fun to do and they're a nice break from the fucking horseshit that we the monotony, the horseshit we read every day, the fucking terrible abuse we learn about going on in the world. They're a nice little break for us. So we love doing
100%.
them. Even if they don't get that many and it's like a niche group, we'll probably keep doing them. but it's helpful if you let us know how you guys feel about it. Again, we are streaming every day now, for at least a month, here on Rumble every day at 9:30 EST. And if you want to watch the episode live, we do it there. Sometimes I have to censor some things for YouTube and or Spotify. And Rumble, we don't have to, so you can see complete unedited footage. Sometimes we just kind of shit on each other at the start before the intro. If you just want to come and hang out, you can ask us questions on there, again live, and we will answer them. So yeah, if you ever want to come hang out with us on there, feel free. It's rumble.com/pixels to politics. Pixels to politics across the board. Thank you guys. Hope you have a nice night, morning, evening, afternoon. Anything from you?
Nope. Stay based.